Alright guys, so before we begin today's video, I just want to give a quick shout out to the top 10 winners in the previous competitive season, aka the June 2021 competitive season. And this is actually kind of the end of an era because these are going to be the final top 10 shout outs that we will ever do. There's going to be no more top 10 shout outs after this season. So yeah, kind of bittersweet, but let's go ahead and begin. Shout out to H. Varixi, shout out to 2Pinger, shout out to Imorses, shout out to Snail Cadillac, shout out to I'm Just Better GG's, shout out to Learnif, shout out to Dark the New Light, shout out to, how do I say this one? Shout out to Adkus, shout out to Astrabua, and last but not least, shout out to the first place winner in the final top 10 shout outs with 11,111 competitive points. Shout out to Not I Ryan XL. Congratulations to all of you guys for getting in the top 10, and congratulations to everyone who got in the top 100 as well. You guys know who you are. So yeah, that concludes the shout out. So let's go ahead and begin today's video. How is it going, Data Bices? No Data here. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Roblox Assassin. We are once again back in part 2 of the 2021 summer event. We have done a lot in this event so far. We got a brand new exotic in the summer case, so that was always exciting. Go ahead and check out that video if you haven't done so. We literally unboxed this exotic right here. It was super hype. But another part of this update is the competitive season, guys. There is actually another competitive season for Season 7, which is pretty interesting. This is the first season to have 2 competitive seasons in it. And as you guys know, with a new competitive season comes a new exotic prize. So as you can see right here, once you reach 380 points, you can get this brand new exotic knife right here called the Prisman. And well, as you can see, I currently have 375 competitive points. So we are very close to this new exotic. So in this video, we are going to play a bit of competitive mode. We're going to get this brand new exotic and we're going to try it out in battle. And then we will go ahead and talk about its current and future value. So yeah, if you guys are excited for this episode of Assassin, then be sure to drop a like on this video. It helps out a whole lot. And also comment down below your favorite ice pop in Assassin. Is it the red pop, the blue pop, the white pop, the Priz pop, or the rocket pop? Because there are 5 ice pops in the game, so be sure to comment down below your personal favorite. And if you're new, be sure to subscribe for more Assassin videos in the future. We are super close to 250,000 subscribers, and once we hit that milestone, we are going to give away a Champion Axe 2, which is a really good knife, so be sure to subscribe so that you're notified about that. Also, guys, we have some no data merch, the link to that is in the description, and don't forget to use star code PURPLE when buying Robux and Roblox Premium. It really helps me out to continue making these videos for you guys. Alright, and let's go ahead and hop into competitive mode. Of course, I gotta go ahead and enter the teleporter, and there we go. We are searching for opponents, so that is a fun time. All right, so here we are in competitive mode. Now, I only need 5 kills to actually get this knife, which is really good. All right, so here we are in the subway map. Hopefully, we can get some kills. There's my target right there. Let me see if I can just go ahead and kill him real quick. There we go. We got him. Can this person be my assassin? Nope, wrong player. Well, that's fine. At least I got 1 kill. Oh my god, that's a skeleton. That's a skeleton. Okay, stab him. Okay, no, he's wrong player. He's also wrong player. All right, let me go find my assassin. Maybe it's... Oh, he's dead. Okay, yes, he was my assassin. Maybe you're my assassin now? Yes, okay. Now, if I get this kill, I should be able to get the Priz Pop. He's actually using the Priz Pop. So that is pretty interesting right there. There we go. I killed him. So there we go. 1 round was all it took to get the new exotic. So there it is, guys, the Priz Pop exotic. This is a brand new exotic and we just got it. So there it is. Let's go ahead and claim that prize, and let me go ahead and scroll down through the exotics. There it is. Summer 2021 Priz Pop. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and head back to Classic because there's really no reason for me to be in competitive mode. Alright, guys, so here it is, the Priz Pop exotic. This is a brand new exotic knife that you can get by getting 380 points in the July 2021 competitive season, aka the second competitive season in Season 7. So first of all, the requirement to get the exotic knife did change. As you guys know, a lot of competitive seasons used to have a 1,000 point prize, but then with the new competitive system, it lowered to 450. and now it is lowered once again to 380. So you really don't need that many points to get this exotic knife, which is honestly kind of nice. And yeah, as you can see, it is another ice pop. So this is the 5th ice pop that is in Assassin. Obviously, we had red, white, and blue pops, and then the rocket pop when you crafted them all together. And now we have the Priz pop for competitive mode. And as you can see, it is a poorly drawn Prisman face on an ice pop. You can see he has the sunglasses, the smile, the purple hat. It's supposed to be Prisman. But it looks absolutely terrifying. So yeah, we have the developer of Assassin on an ice pop as a knife. That is just the weirdest. I never thought I would say that sentence in my entire life. So in case you guys don't know, this knife is basically a reference to those poorly made character ice pops. I mean, some of them do come out good, but most of them just end up looking like your sleep paralysis demon. You guys know what I'm talking about. There are some really popular characters that end up being ice pops. The SpongeBob ice pop, the Spider-Man ice pop. I think there's also one for Scooby-Doo, but I'm not certain. But I definitely know there's one for SpongeBob and Spider-Man. So they were literally recreate those characters like faces on an ice pop. I remember the SpongeBob ice pops having like gumballs as eyeballs, which I thought was really interesting. But yeah, again, a lot of them would just kind of be melted or just wouldn't look quite right. So that's basically what's happening with the Priz pop right here. So yeah, this knife here looks absolutely terrible. And I love it. It is just horrendous. And honestly, it's supposed to look horrendous. So I want to ask you guys something. Would you eat this ice pop? I mean, it's literally an ice pop of Prisman's head, and it's completely melted, and it looks absolutely terrifying. Would you guys eat this ice pop? Like, if this was actually a thing, would you eat it? Could you imagine if this ended up like in ice cream trucks and you were able to like actually buy it? That would be hilarious. Personally, if you ask me, I would absolutely eat Prisman's face. Wait, what? I would absolutely eat this ice pop. It honestly just looks delicious, and yeah. But anyway, yeah, if you guys are watching this by the time this video comes out, you do still have quite a bit of time to get this knife. You have to get it by August 1st. Because that is when the competitive season ends. So you need 380 competitive points by that time. So you do have quite a bit of time to get this thing, but you will have to play a lot of competitive mode, and you will have to play quite well, because the better you play, the faster you will get those points. But really, I would say this took me no more than like 5 hours worth of grinding to get this thing, maybe around 6 hours. It really wasn't that bad, and again, you have a little under a week to do it, so it really isn't that difficult. But there we go, we just won a round with the Priz Pop, so GG. But anyway guys, let's talk about the value of the Priz Pop. What is this knife going to be worth? So at the time of this recording, the Priz Pop is currently worth 3 exotics on the value list. Now this thing has been available for about a week now, so honestly that seems pretty fair. That's typically what 1000 point, okay, well it's 380 points, but that's typically what these exotic point prizes end up being worth by the end of their competitive seasons. Now a lot of people are arguing that the Priz Pop could go down in value even more, because first of all, this is a longer competitive season compared to recent competitive seasons. You know, a lot of the recent ones were just 1 week, whereas this one is 2 weeks. So, you know, more time to get this thing. And also, again, the point requirement was lowered, so therefore more people would actually, you know, hit the requirement to get this knife. So some people are predicting that the Priz Pop could go down in value. I don't really think it will. I still think that 3 exotics is a pretty fair value for this knife, but it's not impossible for it to go down to 2. However, guys, that being said, once this competitive season ends, the Priz Pop is going to become completely unobtainable, and then it's going to start going up in value in the future because there's only going to be a limited quantity of them. So you're definitely going to want to keep that in mind. This can end up being a pretty rare knife in the future. So again, if you want to get this thing for yourself, you have plenty of time to grind for it. If you need to trade for it, I probably wouldn't trade any more than 4 exotics if you're watching this when it comes out. But again, this could go up in value over time. So maybe if you're watching this in the far future, I hope flying cars are invented, but also you might need to trade a bit more for the Priz Pop. But anyway, yeah guys, that is going to conclude this video. Again, this exotic is absolutely terrible, and that's what makes it amazing. This is just one of the most unique exotics in the entire game. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Roblox Assassin. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and all those other things that YouTube people do. And I will see you guys in the next video. Stay purple.